नमस्कार, म अर्जुन कुमार श्रेष्ठ, नेपाली व्यवसायी सङ्घ बेल्जियमको अध्यक्ष। आज 21 जुन 2010 का दिन बेल्जियम स्थित नेपाली दूतावास ब्रसेल्स र नेपाली व्यवसायी सङ्घ बेल्जियमको संयुक्त तत्त्वावधानमा बेल्जियममा कसरी व्यवसाय सञ्चालन गर्न सकिन्छ, यसका कानुनी प्रक्रियाहरू के हुन सक्छन्, एक दिने जुन कार्यशाला गोष्ठी आयोजना गरिएको थियो।
I am quite hopeful that all the Nepalese representative of the business community, you will understand, because you are not very much familiar with the institutional arrangement in Belgium. You are not very much well known and knowledgeable about the procedure, how to run the business in Belgium, especially in Handler season. By such program, I think you will have the good knowledge, but it will not be adequate, I think. So it is the first endeavor, the first effort. You can, whenever you will have a preliminary ideas, you can explore a lot in this regard. So it is a very good starting, and I think that you can share the experience of our knowledgeable resource person very much, and I appreciate for your cooperation. I hope we will continue in the future as well. Thank you very much.
बेल्जियममा बसेर व्यवसाय गरिरहनु भएका पुराना व्यवसायीहरू र व्यवसाय गर्न चाहनुहुने नयाँ उत्साही नेपालीहरूलाई बेल्जियममा कसरी व्यवसाय सञ्चालन गर्न सकिन्छ, यसका कानुनी प्रक्रियाहरू के हुन सक्छन्।
So we will talk about things to be known before starting a business. So you have to have a professional card, and you must get it at a town council, but only if you are already registered in the register of foreigners. So that's the first thing you have to get in order, inscription in the register of foreigners. So when you are inscribed there, you have to get a professional card. With this professional card, beroepskaart voor vreemdelingen, you can start a business. But it's the first step. This is a step you have to take when you are a foreigner from outside the European Economic Area. The next step is a step that every businessman has to take. Even if he is Belgian, he has to get a certificate of company management, bedrijfsbeheer in Dutch. A certificate of company management, so every Belgian also has to get a certificate of company management. It's a license, in fact, to begin working for yourself as a businessman. So when you follow bedrijfsbeheer, they teach you how to make a business plan, and they will tell you other things about doing business in Belgium. And there are two ways to do it. At Sintra, you have a Dutch course with interpreter for keywords, so it's the more difficult way. It's a Dutch course with an interpreter who is there, and he will help you. If your Dutch is not basic enough, you can also go to a one-year course where you get intensive Dutch plus company management. So you have the choice between a course of 6 months or 1 year. How do you start a business in Belgium? So you see the administrative things you have to get in order are not that much. It's fairly easy to start a business in Belgium. You can start a small business as a natural person, in Dutch eenmanszaak, or you can start a business as a legal company, in Dutch vennootschap. Companies in Belgium, you have the BVBA, also Starters BVBA, it's a new one, and you could even start a limited company in Belgium if you like, as a Starters BVBA. A third possibility is a limited. We don't make publicity about that, because when you have legal problems, you need a lawyer in London when you have a limited. So it's, you don't have the Belgian law with a limited. But because we are European Union, it still is possible to make a limited. But we don't advise it. We think the BVBA and the Starters BVBA are better companies. The BVBA is in fact the company that most traders start. A BVBA is interesting when you have stock. When you start a shop or so, you have to buy a stock. It takes some while before you can sell the stock. So you have maybe a stock of 10,000, 20,000 euros. Then it's interesting to have a BVBA, because after 3 years you have the limited responsibility, and only the property of the BVBA is collateral for your suppliers. So your own house stays outside the BVBA at that time, after the 3 years. And that's why a BVBA is interesting when you have a stock. If you have an activity without stock, for instance, teaching, then you don't need to make a BVBA, because the BVBA is only protection against big liabilities. But when you are a freelance teacher or a freelance journalist, you don't have big liabilities. So you don't have to make a BVBA. You can start as a natural person. There are also company forms which are lighter, which are not so heavy as a BVBA. And these are more tailor-made for a function like freelance journalist. You can go to a business office, ondernemingsloket, and in the business office you will get a business number. And the business number is really the starting point of your business.